Hi, Norbert here, energy engineer showing 12 ways to save energy at your home. In this video you will even see how you can have fun with a thermal camera and your animal. To start, I recommend to make an overview of the types of energy which you use in your own home, such as electricity and fuel, for example, natural gas. By analyzing the energy use of the last year, you can find the total amount spent and also the gross price per unit. For example, 60 cents per kilowatt hour and 70 cents per cubic meter. This will provide a useful basis for implementing energy saving measures. It will also guarantee that you start where it is most important. The second tip is to determine where the majority of consumption goes. Renewable Energy World provides a pie chart for the USA, but you can create your own chart based on your specific situation. Download the spreadsheet from this site here, you find it also in the description, and fill it out. Some households use also electrical energy for heating the space, while others use therefore a fuel like natural gas. It's practical to use two methods to estimate the consumption for each of the sub-items. Mathematical calculations, so for example, energy is equal to the number of hours times the power, which you can find on the nameplate of the device, or using simple measurement devices, if this calculation would not be precise. The description under the video provides three types of measurement devices which I have in my home. Why watch this video? It is packed with information about home energy. So if you are here on the channel, you know what you get. And in addition to the tips that you can find also on the website of your National Energy Agency, here you can find innovative do-it-yourself projects for those willing to think outside the box and also to take some tools in their hands. Join the energy transition by subscribing with notification to be informed on each new video. Stay updated on 360 degrees innovation and be prepared for more difficult times to come. The first two tips were general. Number 3. Since electricity is expensive, take advantage of discounts available during off-peak hours. Display a schedule of those hours on the wall and aim to consume more energy during those hours. See your consumption during the last year on the different tariff periods and try to improve each month. Reward your family for reaching those milestones. This demand-side management will really help the society. It reduces the likelihood of blackouts caused by heavy traffic of electrons during rush hours. Tip number 4. Better 5 degrees more on your body than 1 degree more in the whole house. Wear warm clothes and generate heat near or on your body to save energy for space heating. This is phase change materials based on soy wax. Use a fitness bike to make energy in your body, but also on a fitness bike. Indeed, I want to install this generator of 200 watt on this bike. You can also use an electric blanket, a hot water bag, or phase change materials, as I said before. See also this video for additional warmth on your body. Seems Spartan, right? Well, I'm sorry, but be prepared in the future for less wealth. Economy goes through cycles, also long ones. Check out the house insulation. Insulate surfaces and seal air leaks with weather strips. Use a thermal camera to find critical points in your insulation, in your house, in electronics, but also, for example, overheated wires. It's affordable for $250 compared with the heating costs, and you'll find it in the description. You can even use it to see which clothes insulate your body better. Also consider to use PCM for insulation. These materials are sold as an addition to the insulation of your house. They not only prevent heat from entering or escaping the house, like insulation materials, but they also absorb excess heat and then later release it, helping to maintain constant temperatures in your house, also during the summer. Look also how you produce heat. It can be done with electricity or fuel. You have the option to switch from electricity to fuel, like for example natural gas, firewood or pellets. In terms of efficiency with electricity, a heat pump is much better than resistive heaters. And in the world of fuels, there are different prices, justifying a fuel switch. Another tip, we opened in our house the walls between 3 rooms, and in this way we created an open space. And now the heat of a single stove can freely move between these 3 rooms, and the central heating is off. You know from the previous videos that we have now a hybrid pellet wood stove, which saves on the high cost of pellets. So now we are at 7. The efficiency of heat pumps and of condensing boilers depend much on the possibility to be operated at a lower temperature of the circulating water. Instead of replacing now your normal radiators which operate at higher temperatures, instead of replacing them with fan coils or floor heating, you can convert them, those radiators, into fan coils by yourself with simple fans. This will really improve the heat exchange with the room. And indeed, one of my first videos was about that. Look to video number 1. You see here the thumbnail. Additionally, you can use those same radiators now also in the summer if you let flow cold water through them. Of course, then you have to capture the condensing water with, for example, these long bottom trays for flower pots. Washing machines and dishwashers together use between 10 or 20% of your electricity bill. They really ought to be in the energy pie. Well, it is, at least in my downloadable adapted spreadsheet. See my website in the description. A good dishwasher consumes about 1 kWh per cycle, and a good washing machine a little bit less. Of course, it depends always on the program. But up to 80% of this electrical energy goes into the hot water and not in the motor. Now, connecting the cold water input of the machine to the hot water tap, maybe also through a thermostatic tap like in your shower. This can save you money. Now, according to the calculations on my screen, you might now pay 480 euros per year for both machines. But afterwards, this cost might be only 100 euros per year, divided over the electricity cost for the motor and the rest of the electronics, and the hot water produced by, for example, natural gas or the heat pump. So this saves you the difference of 380 euro per year, although the savings might be less because a normal machine might need only cold water during rinsing, I don't know. Or maybe a program on high temperature will still need to heat up the water which is flowing inside from your hot water source. So call the plumber. It might be a modest intervention. We are already at number 9. Your fridge is constantly working, even if it stops every time that the temperature inside reaches the set temperature. Our new inverter fridge consumes an average of 20 watts or half a kilowatt hour per day, equal to 750 per month. The other half of our apartment has a conventional fridge. Common tips on the internet are to defrost the freezer compartment, avoiding to put warm food inside, and also to close the food containers in order to prevent condensation, which releases much latent heat. Also keeping the door closed as much as possible and being quick if it is open. It's all true. However, I would like to give you also a tip which nobody talks about. The black warm spiral behind your fridge can be cooled by a simple computer fan. And you can save a couple of percent for each degree that this spiral is cooler than normal. So watch video number 9 and save quite some energy. It's not even necessary to switch this fan off during the pauses of the compressor, because it will anyway continue to decrease the temperature of the fridge and the wall behind during these pauses of the compressor. This is especially helpful during warm weather. Maintenance is crucial for energy efficiency. This includes maintaining the burner in the boiler, preventing calcium buildup on the water heater, replacing old weather strips on windows and doors, cleaning the warm coil behind the fridge, defrosting the freezer of the fridge in order to reduce the work of the compressor, and for the same reason to clean the air filters of the air conditioners or heat pumps. And you have to think of the internal unit, but also on the external unit are these fans which have to push air through the grids. And let's not forget our car in front of our home. It needs also maintenance in order to give more kilometers per liter. Drying clothes in a tumble dryer is expensive. I've created videos 36A and B that show an alternative method and save over 60% on drying costs. Even the device is much cheaper than a tumble dryer, and maybe you have it in the house already. Hanging before the laundry outside or letting run the centrifuge a little bit faster will increase savings even more. Now the last one, number 12. Start generating your own electricity. Consider, for example, adding that 200 watt generator on your fitness machine. How many families have a fitness machine after all? Or creating a do-it-yourself photovoltaic system. It will save a lot if you buy those components and make it yourself, such a photovoltaic system. And you can see my video number 8 to do that. You can also explore wind generators or build yourself a solar collector to produce hot water or air. Making yourself a solar collector is certainly easier than making yourself a photovoltaic module.
What can I do after seeing this video?
Well, start by analyzing your current situation. Check your electricity and fuel bills for a whole year. Use a downloadable spreadsheet. See the link to my new website in the description to create an energy pie for your own home. Identify the areas where you consume the most. Calculate the total power consumption by multiplying the number of hours per month that you use it by the wattage of the appliance of the device itself. Or just measure it with 3 types of measuring device which I indicate in the description and which I use also in my home. Make then the decisions based on this information and start saving energy. Okay, as said, please check my new website. It is called The Energy Garage, and it's focused on providing access to energy in developing countries. And you know, it's an important Millennium Development Goal of the United Nations. And my website talks also about job opportunities. But this website is also beneficial for wealthier countries which have an unreliable grid. And it's up to you to decide if your grid is reliable or not. And don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel with a notification so that you always will know when there's a new video. And that's more or less 2 times per week. I wish you good energy in 2024.